Yo, it's the landmass assassin. What's up? What's happening? We are on the water, and so far so good, bros. Like all the electrons are working right now. Freaking the Starlink's got a good feed, I think. Hopefully the microphone's working. This must be Freaky Friday, bros. Everything working? That don't make no sense. We're probably gonna head out to the same location we were at yesterday, at least to start off with. There is a parade, that's a little boat parade that's gonna go on for some veterans, but I gotta see if I can make it to that. Let's cruise. So we're gonna see if it was the receiver that was the problem with the microphone. Let's find out. Hopefully there's no popping or anything like that going on. I don't know what the deal was yesterday. Should have brought a sweater. It's a little chilly. It's got to be like 70-something degrees right now, but it is a little bit chilly. There's a couple yachts out. I don't know what all's going on. That might be part of the boat parade, but let's see. Feel like it is, but I don't know for sure. I just seems like too big of a coincidence to be that many yachts in a row. I think they're going to be heading to City Harbor. We're on a collision course with them. They're definitely going to wake us. Kind of feel like that is the boat parade, but let's see. I don't know how to do this because they're coming hot and heavy. I'm trying to get across. I might have to just post up right here for a little bit because they create some wakes that are not gentle. Okay, so somebody is now on the island that I was fishing yesterday, or near it. Alright, there's this guy's wakes. I think I can get through now. Maybe not. Holy shit. I thought that was the wake, but apparently that's the wake's wake. pretty sure this is the City Harbor boat parade for those veterans. We'll throw a couple lines here, assuming that we don't get waked to death. But we'll throw a couple lines here for a little bit until all those boats go past, and then we'll go maybe check it out. Dude, the Wake's wake is up. They're going crazy right here. Could have caused some inadvertent butt crack. They were jumping out. I was watching the bait fish just jump out. So this spot seems to be still full of bait. Did you see these wakes? Bros. That's why you don't mess with the big boys. Whoa! You don't mess with the big boys. I mean, Rangers can't sink, but I can definitely sink. I'm gonna let the last one go through, because that is definitely the boat parade for the showing respect to the veterans. I forgot what the organization is. It's Semper something. Moderator, if you know what it is, please put it in the chat. I'm just out here throwing baits. I left my phone back there even. That's how crazy the action was for a second. Veterans in the front, just cruising along. I like it. Throw a little wave, as I will be experiencing their wave in a second. Bro, these guys do some crazy wakes. So hopefully the microphone's good, guys. Here comes another wake. Prepare yourselves, gentlemen, ladies as well. We are about to get rocked. Aw, you. All right, so currently we're in 14 feet of water. Man, there's a bass boat over there trying to get through these wakes. I do not suggest it. These guys definitely, whoop, here we go. So we are back in the spot where we started yesterday. yesterday, but that shouldn't make a difference. I was already seeing bait being destroyed, so somebody let me know if there's a good comms going on here, just so that I know if there's any popping or anything like that on the mic. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Just so you guys know, I did practice in the Miyagi dojo, and that's why I'm able to stand on one foot and not get thrown over on the boat. I forgot the Miyagi dojo, I forgot what it's called, but I did train there for a while. Okay, that should be one more round of chaos. But respect and gratitude to all the veterans out there doing their thing to keep us safe and free. Woo. Here comes another round. Brace yourselves. There's a lot more eelgrass on top today. I'm not a fan of that, but that's grass. I'm not a fan of all that extra eelgrass, but we'll deal with it. Did the eelgrass grow last night? Starting to get stuck. Ate a little more. We're gonna do an about face. Eelgrass everywhere. Oh, I see some fish exposing their location. Let me run it over there. They don't seem like they're big, but let's get something in the boat and worry about that later. Who was cruising today? Because there is eelgrass all over the place. Oh, they've exposed themselves way over there. I don't think I can cast that far. Let's see. Get there, son. It's not far enough. These guys are jumping. I know there's grass on there, but on the back swing, it'll come off. Oh, we changed. Let me change the camera angle. I don't know what happened there. Might have been the wakes of the boat. We got ourselves floating, roving bait balls here. 9 feet of water. I'm already in some eelgrass. What is the deal? Yo, moderator. Right now, it's just being dumb like it was yesterday, and I had to figure out how to get it to show comments and stuff like that again. Yesterday it wasn't showing video. Alright, there's a lot of bait right there. I do have my forward facing minnow tied on, so I can drop it into that bait ball and let it sink. I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. Every cast has come up with eelgrass. The deal is here. Can the moderator hear me? Ha! There we go. Oh, Miklo's in the house. I finally got to see the comments. What up, Miklo? Good comms. All right. We good. Now we can just fish without worrying if I'm speaking to myself only. Which wouldn't stop me, but I just got to know what kind of language to use. If I'm speaking to myself, I'll say anything, but if we got other people on the line, we got to watch our mouths. Man, there's eelgrass just floating. I don't like it. Even this little vato's getting some grass. Yo, what's up, Miklo? Is it still snowing over there? Who would have thunk it? Snowing in the desert? What's that all about? Dude, it's eelgrass on everything. We might have to find a new spot. I don't like this eelgrass on everything. I know there's fish here though. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Okay, now that all the wakes are gone, mostly. Let's see where the fish are. Hopefully everybody's having a awesome Friday. It's Friday. Gotta catch a fish on Friday. Casting and catching, yeah. Casting and catching, yeah. It's Friday. Hopefully that gets stuck in your heads. The remix though, not the actual song. Dudes, eelgrass on every single cast. Trying to make me mad here, Lake? It's Friday, dog. Go easy, player. What was that? Go easy, dog. Get me one of these little fish. It's tiny, super, super tiny. Just a little freaking bass. Almost hooked. Almost gave me a nipple piercing, guys. But luckily, my reflex is a little faster than his little. Bro, relax, dude. You'll get back out there. Don't worry about it. So here he is, the giant himself, the guy who's trying to hand out free nipple piercings. Little turd. Had to bust out my jerk bait. I've been throwing other baits and getting no play, but my jerk bait on the first cast, I think that was the first cast. It got him. If I got a nipple piercing live on YouTube, that would have been insane. I mean, I would have had to replace my microphone because you guys would have heard me scream. That little fool. Friday at all, Reds. Let's go, baby. Oh, a little butterfly. We're in 14 feet of water. I know it drops over there, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss out a worm. I know it's not what people want to see them catch after catch, but I'm gonna toss out a worm and let it drop, either a worm or a jig, and let it drop on that little edge that's on this flat. Let me see if I can get some of these fools to bite. I haven't thrown a worm in who knows how long. Too long, apparently. All right, let's toss that baby out there. In fact, that's like about a 3/4 because cutting, trying to preserve whatever's left of him as much as I could, because potentially maybe the bigger ones are just hanging out down there and just waiting for either dead bait fish to fall to them or something. But that's the mindset behind this cast of worms. It might not bring back anything, but I thought about that last night, and I was like, maybe I should have thrown a worm right there, because they're kind of just chilling at that drop off. So I figured, all right, well, if they're chilling right there, then give them something on the bottom. Plus, it's way easier to move this through the eelgrass than on the crankbait that keeps on bringing back eelgrass. But we'll try it out. A couple casts here and there and see if we can get something to bite. If not, well, then we'll go back to faster moving baits. I did catch something on a jerk bait, and then I almost immediately put it. So, and what's new? Ooh, actually, I can go to that other spot. That other point that we were at in the afternoon. Well, of course, this is the afternoon, but there's another point that we were at yesterday, and we hit it up late in the afternoon. I could hit it up now and then come back here late in the afternoon. So let's do that. After this cast, I'll move out to that other spot. There goes that otter. I think it's an otter. That dude's just been chilling here. Those guys were set up on there. Freaking Melchi texting me during a live. ¿Qué pues, Melchi? Watch the live, dog. Over here texting me. See, Melchi, I gave you a shout out on the live, dog. That's my homie Melchi. Let's move, players. Your moderator, no popping on the comms, is there? Say yes to the popping comms, or moderator, let me know if we got some popping comms or not. Miklo said the audio was good, but I gotta do a constant comms check to make sure I'm not giving you guys a bad feed. Get out those moving baits. Oh, what the heck? Oh, hit my knee twice, bros. It's hazardous out here. Oh man, it's terrible right here. I'm not gonna say eelgrass galore, but eelgrass, there's more. Sounds good. That was a yes from the last time you asked. Whoa, moderator. Shh, relax. There's a lot of attitude in that answer. Don't fight with me live on YouTube. Alright, we're on the hump. I mean on the point. Let's see if we can get some of these fools to... Oh nice, the eelgrass disappeared. Now we're in the clear. From the Lucky Craft Ghost Minnow jerkbait in size 90. Okay, not bad, not bad. This one's better than what they were on the other side. Hopefully you guys can see them as soon as I get them all up in the boat. Probably a 1.5 pounder at least. Get your little butt in here, dog. It's a little heavier than I expected, so look at that little fatty. So it was a good upgrade move. That guy's gotta be pushing two. Look how fat that little sucker is. Dang, he almost looks like me. You been munching, dog? That's the only way you can get to that status, is if you've been munching. I should know. We are in 15 feet of water right now, and the point is all that area over there. There's one. Oh, nice. This guy's not as big as the other one, but just as feisty, that's for sure. Well, let's flip them. So that's two. I don't know if it's on, it's definitely on consecutive casts, but I don't know if it's on, relax, bro. The other dude tried to give me a nipple piercing. I don't want you to pierce my thumb, dog. You serious, bro? All right, let's get out the Leatherman. So we're spot locked right here, and we're just gonna keep on throwing to this point for now. This is the point that we came to yesterday. Man, they're all fat, man. Look at these. This is a spot that we came to yesterday, but we came in the afternoon, the later afternoon. What up, Colin? What's happening? Canadian Colin in the house. So that would be our third fish, Colin. We've been catching these on the Lucky Craft Ghost Minnow, the 90. I was throwing a jerk bait and one of those little minnow, forward-facing minnow type baits, but I didn't get bites in the other spot, so I switched to the jerk bait. Then we got some bites. Colin is in the house. So I'm gonna stay back here off the point and just keep tossing. Let me loosen my brakes a little bit so that I can get a further cast. There's not that much wind here, so. There's one. Oh, no, he's still, no? He's there? Oh, yeah, he's still there. Must be tiny. Oh, negative. Bum, 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 bum. We got ourselves a little white bass, or some version of that fish, because he actually looks kind of yellow. So maybe he's actually a gold bass. Whatever he is, I know he's going to try and be stupid and hook me. All right, that's one hook out. You son of a gun. All right, that's it, bro. I'm trying to help you out, dog. And you're over here playing games with all these trebles. Now you're in treble, bro. Hold on, Vato. I'm not looking to spend my weekend healing from a piercing. Here we go. Like I said, he's a little yellowish, or maybe I'm a little yellow because I didn't want to get hooked. There, little guy. Kind of felt like it was on, and then it was off, and then it was on, and you know, like some relationships. But nonetheless, I landed him. You know, like some relationships. Oh, I see some bait over here. There's one. Oh, got him. I don't know what this is. Probably another dumb old white bass. Oh yeah, just another dumb old white bass hooked in the back. He bit, but then he got hooked in the back. Oh, these white bass, bro. And they're just the right size to get me hooked. I'm gonna put them on the floor because I don't trust them. Then I'll, hey, relax, dude. Then I'll put a little pressure on them. Get some of these out of them. It'll go easier if you just chill. Highway. All right. So now he just wants to put that bait in my shoelaces. Takes more time to get these fools off than it does to, well, let's just stop that sentence right there. All right, little white bass. This guy. Not the kind. Still gets the heart pumping. We are in 15 feet of water. There's a point right. Ooh, did I miss him? I think I. Oh, grass. If it was, I got him. But if there's a fish there, I missed him. But we're in 15 feet of water and the point is right in front of us. We're just kind of staying out at the outer edge of it. We'll move little by little, creep up on it, and then cast it, because there's bait here, and the little fish are, I mean, I see some of them blowing up on top. I just want to thoroughly work the area and not just cruise up on them and let them know we're here. So we'll do some fan casting, a little to the left, a little to the right, some to the middle. Hopefully this weekend you guys will get out there and do some fishing wherever you're at. And to be fishing tomorrow, early in the morning. Where? I still haven't decided. That we still got to figure out. I don't. Oh, there's another one. I didn't want it to be Guntersville. Ah, he came off. That's what happens when you say you didn't want it to be Guntersville. Guntersville shows you how jealous it is. We're not ungrateful about it. We're just, you know, maybe somebody wants to see a different lake than Guntersville. But then again, maybe somebody wants to see a different fisherman than the Latin bass assassin. What's up, what's happening? That I can't help you with. I can only help you with the lake locations. Let me turn the camera a little bit in the direction that I'm casting. Man, I can't believe I missed that other fool. Pretty sure I'm on grass. The water temp is 70 degrees right now. 70.8, in case anybody was wondering. Air temp, probably 70 something. My watch apparently is blocking it right now, so I can't give you the actual air temp. But it's something in Fahrenheit. Not Celsius. Sorry, Colin. There's bait cruise. All right, let's creep up a little bit. See what we see on the fish finder. Still gonna stay off to the deeper side. It's just that points over here, and then there's a deeper drop off on the right side. It's more of the flat area. This way now. So now casting that away. Oh, you want to expose yourself, dog? All right. That's what I'd like to see. Get you some. Not quite. I don't want to get too excited and go after one fish at the expense of all the ones on the way to them. We are in 14 feet, just drifting along. I wish I could throw this guy just a little bit further, but he's a smaller jerkbait. So it takes a little more webs to get that guy going in the right direction. But right now these guys are munching on little bait, so I don't want to throw anything too big. But maybe that's where I'm missing the mark. Maybe the big guys just want to eat the bigger fish. I know there's some people watching right now that are itching to throw a topwater at this. They just wanna. We are in 13 feet of water. I don't think he's big. Probably a white bass. Bro, they just keep getting smaller and smaller, bro. First one was aight, and the rest of these vatos are shrinking. Somebody put this fool in the dryer. Shrunk them up. All right, little vato. Don't you do anything crazy. I shrunk them up, dog. Look at this little tiny. What is that, bro? Super tiny. Still a fish, but super tiny. Earlier in the week we caught ourselves a 4-pounder, but that guy was coming off the grass in those matted areas. Okay, what are you doing here, bass boat? All right, we're taking a left or right. No, left on, no, a right for them. Figure out how to level up on the size, dudes. Cool, we're catching fish, but we gotta catch some size. Let's go, baby. Almost looked like a smallmouth from the angle. Well, he had a small mouth. He was also green, so let's just count him as a smallmouth. Everything about him was small, so yeah, that was a smallmouth, dog. Everything about that fish was tiny. Where you fools at? I don't know how many days in a row I haven't put on my sun cover. I'm about to age. Drastically age out here. We are in 12 feet of water. Oop. Felt like we were about to hook one, but then we didn't. Yesterday I tried to show you guys those sun rays. I don't think it came out that well, but I'll tell you what, they're looking nice. I think because it's only 720p, I think. That's why you guys can't get the detail. Okay, I don't think there's much but little guys over here. Could go a little further that way. Let me see what it looks like a little higher on the point. 11 feet, 10 feet. Grass out here in 10 feet. There's about 6 feet. The grass is starting to show up. It's kind of thick. We'll cast to our right. See if we can get something from the grass over there. And then if we can't, we'll move to the edge of grass and try and work it there. Because that was basically where we were getting them. Right at the edge. 9 feet. Where are you at, giants? We're willing to sacrifice quantity for quality. Sure. It already looking like it's like the sun's gonna go down. What just happened here, bros? We're in 11 feet of water. I'm kind of seeing the sun rays going, yeah, left and right from the, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you were here, you'd see them a lot better. That is a thing of beauty. In fact, watch this, bro. We just go here. Oh, that's a selfie. We just take a little picture like that. Oh, boom, boom. And then we put that in the memory bank, you know? Splash, huh, fool? See if we throw now to the area that we were catching them. We basically went across the top of the point. You can see exactly where that grass dies off. Baby. Where these fish is at? I cleared up a whole pack. Dang, that sun in the clouds just got even better, bros. Where you been at? Let's check this out. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm over here sunset watching. It's not even time for the sun to set. But okay, so now the point is over here to the left. So we're gonna cast across it, and if we don't get some bites in, like, I don't know, some amount of cast, then we'll move to another spot. Where? I don't know, because we're just fishing around and finding out. Fish around and find out. That's the motto. We came in here and they bit right off of the first few casts, and then they just kind of got wise. We're like, yo, there's a fake bait floating around, dog. Watch yourself. But maybe I should just throw them a different fake bait. We switched over to the crankbait. 5-foot diving. We're 15 feet, but the point's out that way. And it's probably at most 10 feet or so. And this one I can cast a little bit further. That line's starting to get some memories. Some memory of catching fish. There's one. It's just a white bass. All right, guys, these guys are starting to make me mad, but it's another bite. Hey, vato, relax. These guys are starting to make me mad, dudes. Get me all excited for a fish, and it's really just a white bass. Hey, don't get all swole up on me, dog, like you don't want to get swallowed. This guy's getting all swole, like, hey, bro, don't swallow me. Little does he know, I was just trying to get his little butt back in the water. So they seem to be posted up in this area right here at the end of the point. I mean, granted, that was a white bass. Very yellow, but a white bass. We are in 13 feet of water. We got some grass out there that we were getting in. I thought I could cast it off, but it seems to be at the line. What was that? I see you. There was one. I watched him follow me all the way to the boat. He even tried to strike me as I paused it right at the boat. Probably have to pause it. Maybe that's what they want, a little bit of a pause. But of course, what do you think it was, guys? What color do you think it was? A white bass. Of course it was. Guess beggars can't be choosers. Alright, I think I'm gonna move from this spot, guys, because I don't like catching fish. It's dumb. So let's move to another spot. Oh, there's another one following me. Ay, 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 dude. Okay, let me try something. I'm gonna throw that little minnow out there. I don't even know why I'm doing this, bros. That was another white bass, I believe. So I'm gonna throw this little minnow out there. I'm in 14 feet of water. I'm gonna count them down to some number, and then I'm just gonna kind of pop them back towards me. And then if I think he's getting too high, then I'll cut him off, but I will also reel him in or let him sink a little bit. crazy movements. It's on a 1/4 ounce head. Probably a little heavy, but I wanted to throw him in a, I think it's a 1/4 ounce head, in the deeper spots over there on the channel. So I went with a 1/4 ounce head, anticipating throwing him at the channel. These fools don't bite this guy. Well, then I don't know what to tell you. It's got a 6 cents, I don't even remember what it's called. Something minnow. Yo, what's happening, Super Dave? We're just over here catching some white bass, apparently. Not the fish of choice, but that's what seems to be living here right now. This is a spot that we ended on yesterday. Well, that we went to in the midpoint, but thought we'd hit it up this time first and then go to the other spot towards the end, which I think we're about to do right now, because these white bass just ain't doing it for me. That is not what we are in search of. These are not the fish you are looking for. It's basically what's going down right now. Yo, Super Dave, I replaced the receiver on the microphone, so you shouldn't be hearing popping. If you do, then let me know, and then I'll just write a strongly worded complaint to the manufacturer of these microphones and throw my hands up. All right, guys, we're gonna move. Maybe I gotta increase the size of my jerkbait. We're on the move. We're on the move. But before I move to a more populated area, I'm going to do a mic off moment. Bro, you gotta pull out all the tricks you can to try and catch fish. And we are back. Let's roll. Come on, guys, what's that all about? That's just good scenery right there. With God the artist. birds that almost murdered us yesterday. They had a death wish. Let's see if me and this boat are headed to the same spot. Negative. Have at it, boat. Do your thing. Go get them, boys. Okay, we'll work this island from this spot, and then we'll work it on the way around. Though, I forgot, there's a lot more eelgrass here, so well, that's not fun. Oh, what a dummy. Brought us back to eelgrass country. Floating eelgrass country. Eelgrass down low, not that big of a deal. How about a zoom pumpkin seed lizard with the fire red tail? I'm not even sure what bass are doing this time of year on Guntersville. Wait, man, that makes two of us, dude. I just figured they're chasing bait, so I'm throwing bait. I did throw a worm earlier today for like 2 seconds. Oh, you little sons of guns, give me a... You don't even let me unholster. You guys are jumping out, don't even give me a second to finish my statements, bros. So I was throwing a worm earlier just for the heck of it, because I thought about this little drop that was here and that I had seen some arches, not the golden arches, but way better. So I had seen some arches and I was like, oh well, it's on the drop, so maybe I'll just throw a worm down there and get it to him. But there was no success earlier today doing that. With all this bait moving around, bro, I would hesitate to throw a worm, because I mean, I guess if I was in deeper water or something where possibly the scary ones live, but maybe if I was in deeper water, I'd throw a jig and get down to those fools. Because everything that we've caught, the biggest one was barely pushing 2 pounds. Oh, they're definitely putting on weight, dude. Everyone that I've caught has a belly like mine, dude. Because of course I'm putting on my winter coat as well. You know, got to be prepared. This is not something that I wear all year, dude. I only sport the dad bod in the winter because it makes sense to have it. All other times I sport summer bod. Especially late in the day when the shallows get warmer, sun comes in. Super Dave sporting the winter coat. Yes. What was all that? Oh, that's just somebody's weight. Hey, okay. I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty. You never know how harsh of a winter it's going to be, so you gotta eat a lot of tamales and stuff like that to make sure that you have enough reserves for the springtime. tamales, menudo, you know, all the good stuff. But most people prepare. Hey, you little son of a gun, right next to me. Okay. Most people prepare a little later than I do, but you know, I'm like the ants. I get ready early. I'm not a grasshopper. I don't procrastinate. I put that coat on in, like, I don't know, probably January, and try and keep it on the entire time. All right, my dudes, where you at? Let me move to another spot. Tacos al pastor, what's up? Bro, you know Mr. Fluffy? Yeah. I didn't think Mr. Fluffy would ever make an appearance on the channel. Not a physical appearance, but even a mention. Mr. Fluffy on fishing channel? This part over here was kind of dead when we fished it yesterday, but I don't want to leave any eelgrass leaf unturned. That's eelgrass, more than likely. Let's say I don't want to leave any eelgrass blade unhooked. But this is hydrilla. The good stuff. Look at those sons of guns. Of course, I gotta have eelgrass on this cast. Now my freaking crankbait is a wake bait, so that's nice. And then when he comes back to me, it's perfectly normal. What's new, right? He lost a lot of weight. Ozempic, dog, you know. I think that's what it is. All right, come on. Let's go. Bro, just a bunch of grass. I'm gonna bring some salad dressing next time. Okay, it's looking good right here. My fear is that there's only little guys here. But they like to pick on this little guy right here. They see this jerkbait in the water and they're like, oh, I can take that guy. I can take him, no problem. And they just start beating up on him. Little do they know that I'm backing them up. We are in 12 feet of water. We'll fish this a little bit. Oh, what's going on? over to this, what I refer to as comfort hump. We're gonna try that guy out. I haven't tried him out in a while. That's where I go to catch a couple fish when I'm a little sad because I'm not catching fish, or because, you know, the day sucked and I'm like, I'll just go catch a fish or two, and then everything will be good. But mostly when I'm not catching a fish, that's where I go. So let's go do that. And hopefully it's chaotic over there and bait is being destroyed left and right. But the problem is that if there's ever bait being destroyed over there, rarely is it largemouth. It's usually stupid white bass. So let's make the move. Oh, now you guys want to blow up over there? Okay, all right. Dude, there's tons of bait here. We got to make the most of whatever sunlight we got left, because yo, what's up, Rude? What's happening? Have you tried a willow leaf spinnerbait today? Negative, dude. Wait, what the heck? Why is this rod sticking straight up? I have not tried that spinnerbait. I think I have it loaded in the boat, but no guarantees, because, dude, I am the most chaotic fisherman you're gonna find. Organization is not my strong suit. Sometimes I have stuff. Sometimes I think I don't have it, and then it's in the boat, and I'm like, what the heck? That thing was here the whole time. And then I'm just mad because I should have used it. But whatevs. Yo, Rude, appreciate the comments, bro, on my other videos. We're riding out into the sunset, boys. I should have put my anchor light on. All right, let's see here. It's Friday. Gonna catch a fish on Friday. Casting and catching, yeah. Casting and catching, yeah. Is there somebody on Comfort Hump? There might be someone on Comfort Hump, guys. Let's see exactly where they're at. There's a hump right next to Comfort Hump. I feel like they are on Comfort Hump. Maybe not. Oh yeah, they are not. They are. I probably shouldn't even finish this statement. I was gonna say they are on Comfort Hump's sister hump. but not on Comfort Hump. So let's see. Let's see where we post up here. Look, calm out here. Popper out there. So I know everyone wants to see that. Everyone wants to see that top water stripe. Myself included. And catching, yeah. I'm hoping you are. I'm probably blocking it though. So, my bad, dudes. That's about as far as we want to go. We're in 14 feet of water. The hump is in that direction. Not a lot of eelgrass out here. There's not a lot of anything stopping us from throwing this top water, so poppity plop, bro. Let's go. Yeah, dude, the lake is pretty clean. I'm seeing your guys' comments right now, because I should not be commenting and driving, so I don't. In this particular case, it's the lovely lakey humps. You know, some of those underwater humps. So you've heard of the Comfort Hump sister. Where are you guys at? Don't make Comfort Hump look like trash. I know it looks like I'm casting out into the middle of nowhere, but I assure you, Comfort Hump is out there. You trying to eat my bait, you dumb bird? I hope you guys saw that. You may or may not have seen that. Stupid seagull, technically lake gull, was going right after the whopper plopper. He saw it and he was all like, oh, I'm about to eat that fool. But then he realized it was a little man-made. Good thing too, because definitely one of us was gonna end up in the either at the vet or in the ER trying to get those hooks out. You know, if it's cheaper, I'll go to the vet. I'm an animal. I should know how to handle business. away from that one. But did you guys happen to see the seagull or the bird that tried to eat the whopper plopper? The whopper plopper ain't working, boys. I think we're gonna have to go back to the tried and true jerk bait. Comfort hump is gonna let us down. What's the deal? Okay, one more cast with this whopper plop, and then I'm going to throw that jerk bait out there and land us the fish that Comfort Hump had promised us. Nada? All right, bro. You ain't gotta tell me 500 times you don't want to bite that. Well, we'll get something out there that you guys will bite. Just give us a second. Oh, okay, cool. At least somebody saw it, Super Dave. I've caught a seagull before. I was fishing live bait off the pier in Daytona. Not what I was expecting. Catching a loon on a minnow though. A bait. One time I was throwing, I don't know if it was a popper, I think maybe it was a popper bait, popper style bait, and I was throwing it in a lake over there in New Mexico, and a freaking crane just swooped down, grabbed it, one of those like that just kind of hang out at the crane, herring, whatever the bird is. I'm not a bird guy, but it just swooped down and picked it up, and I was like, dude, what are you doing? And I started trying to pop it out of its mouth. It wouldn't let it go. It went down on the water, and I was like, uh-oh, now this fool's gonna drown. I'm gonna lose my bait, and it's just not gonna end well. But then he eventually spit it out, and I was able to get my bait back. It was crazy. Bro, of course loons are crazy birds. It's in the name, dog. Okay, Comfort Hump, you're making me look like a fool. There's no play out here. Cautionary tale of leaving fish to find fish. Oh, you little sucker. Oh, I know that was you. Here's the little nibblers. Just so happen to catch them on. It's not like they're just like bam. fish are here. On the surface 1 minute, and then they disappear for 20 or 30 seconds, and they pop up 90 yards away. Dude, I hate when they pop up like right next to you and you're like, well, dude, what the heck? How did you not see me, bro? Up in 8 feet. Because them not seeing me scares me when they pop up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, what the heck, dude? I'm not a fan of being startled because I got a fight or flight reflex that's mostly fight. So as soon as I'm startled, I'm ready to start punching whatever startled me. There is a little tiny bit of grass up there. There used to be more, but somebody mowed the lawn while I was gone. I know one of you fools is here. Little arches down there. I'm in 7 feet of water. Arches are roughly 5 to 6 feet. So tomorrow I will be on the water in the morning. What lake? I don't know. I'll probably be out at sunrise and fish until I can't fish no more. Eight feet. Had them come up right beside my canoe and it looked awesome, all oily and shiny feathers. That's better than a big snake popping up. In the desert I had a little snake show up in my boat. I don't know what type of snake it was. It was hiding underneath a tackle box. So, well, it went into like a tackle box compartment. I'm talking about one of those like carry along or carry on, carry along, carry with, whatever. Carrying tackle boxes. Because at that time I had an older boat, so I didn't want to. Like the compartments weren't that great. But he went into one of the compartments and I just said, we'll just seal it up. We'll get that full later. But when later came, he was not underneath that tackle or inside that tackle box anymore. I have no idea where he was. But then later on, when I got back to the house, he was just sunbathing on the side of the boat one morning, and I was like, what the heck? Bro, where you been? But if he was some kind of water snake, well, there was nowhere he was going to find water. There's no action here, boys. Zero, zilch, nada. putting on my light and we're moving. Where to? I don't know. Yeah, though. 5 to 7 feet right here. I could be in like 4 feet if I went a little higher on the hump. Excuse me. Where are we gonna get this bat? Where? I know. I'll go to this other spot on this hump. I mean, or this chain of humps. This one I've never finished the day off on. So this is just gonna be a fish around and find out moment. Brought to you by the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? What constitutes what, bro? But we're going to a different hump over here. Where's my homie over here going? I don't know. Where you going, my dude? We're about to hit the gas. What are you doing? Hit it, player. Hit it. No? Okay. Well, then I'll hit it. Something real quick. Let's use our electrons and see. Okay, yeah, we're good. Plenty of grass and activity around here. We're gonna try and see if we get ourselves a fish or two out here. Did I not have this strapped down? Cruising around with unstrapped rods. And the hump is over here off to the left. A little higher on the hump than I'd like to be right now, but I'm slowly pulling us off the hump. There's 9 feet. There's a lot of clutter there. I'm assuming that's bait. Looks like bait. and a whole bunch of fish underneath it. There's arches holding to the bottom. That's bait in the arches. But if we can get into one, that's another story. They are in 10 feet of water. Come on, baby, one time. Don't put that whopper plopper on. There is a little bit of grass here on top, but we can make it work. I think we can make it work. We're gonna find out in a second. Maybe not. I agree with you, Super Dave. I barely saw the comments. That's why most of the time I'm just saying dumb things the entire time that I'm fishing. Bring some kind of laughter to the day of whoever's watching. The laughter might even come from, man, this fool sucks. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. I see. There's a fish on the end of my line. We're tossing that whopper plopper out there, trying to get ourselves a topwater bite. The last few days, like when it gets to about this time, the fishing action down. Throwing over a little hump right now. We're in 8 feet of water. I don't even see. I mean, I see it down low, but I don't see any. Bait activity on top, so maybe they've gone deeper. Bro, well then maybe we should never, you and me should never meet, or you and I, because then we'll just be joking around the entire time. I got, and my family's got health, and the rest of that, well, the rest can just be fixed. So why not laugh about it? The only thing that bit was that grass on top. All right, one more cast with this freaking whopper plopper, and then we're gonna throw a crankbait out there and see if we can't. We're in 11 feet. That crankbait will go 5 feet or so. I thought these bass here at Lake Guntersville were beasts, and they would just attack anything that was moving. But I stand corrected. Well, at least anything on the top. Oh, where you at, dog? All right, guys, so again, I don't know exactly where I'm going to be fishing tomorrow, but I will be fishing in the morning. One time, 5-0, I hear the po-po. Bro, I'm on live, so that's why I didn't just take off running. I didn't just put the boat into gear and just take off, because I want it to seem legit, you know. Now, when I say one time, when I cast, bro, I'm not talking about the cops. I'm just saying one time, son. Come on, baby, now you. I got a sheriff friend who goes by the house every now and then, and if he sees me outside, he turns on his, little siren just to let me know he passed by. How's about you quit doing that, bro? Because instinct is to run as soon as I hear that. So I might just take off running one of these days and ruin something that I'm trying to accomplish at the house. And then he laughed. Said he probably wasn't gonna stop, so whatever. I guess I'll just have to adjust. Alabama Latin Bass Assassin, or Bass Assassin. There's another one? There's 2 Latin Bass Assassins? Oh, we're gonna have to, it's gonna be like Highlander, bro. There can only be one. So I'm gonna have to figure out where he is and have a fish off or something. There can only be one. Dude, there, I see bait all over the screen. It's just chilling, doing his thing, and don't see a single fish biting me. I don't know, guys. Those little dudes might have been the only things we're gonna catch today. Biggest one, almost pushing 2 pounds. I'm assuming he was 2 pounds basically because he was so fat, but he did not have 2 pound length. He only had 2 pound girth. Bro, see, you had me a little concerned there was another Latin bass assassin, and I was like, oh, we're gonna have to go hunt this guy down, assuming it was a dude. I guess technically a Latin assassin could be a female as well, and I really didn't want to hunt down a female because the moderator would get mad. I don't think the moderator wants me hunting down any type of females, Latin or otherwise. I can feel the grass here. I'm just getting hung up in it, and there's no reward other than a chunk of grass. Bros, talk about busting out a landscaping job right here. For all your landscaping needs, call the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up, what's happening? But of course, they got to be underwater landscaping needs. Yo, what's up? Living life daily with Jay. I appreciate that sub, dog. Once I get off the water, bro, I'll look you up. I mean, I'm pulling the grass out the bottom, but these guys are not cooperating. Bro, I know my genetic strong suit, bro. What's even funnier, bro, is that my dad was a landscaper. So I could probably get down. I used to work with him. That's where I gained my ability to stand in the sun all freaking day on minimal water and fully clothed, like basically head to toe, to protect from the sun, because it was out in the desert, out in New Mexico in the heat. So when I'm out here fishing all covered up with my sun cover, bro, it's nothing. It's humidity, whatever, just give me some water, vato, and we're good. I don't eat. All I do is drink water, and bam. It's because my dad was preparing me. He was preparing me for the game. He didn't know it, but he was preparing me. That's a shout out to my jefe. For those who are not bilingual, jefe is a slang term that one would refer to their father as. Jefe as in boss. But usually, I mean, your jefe is your dad, and and sometimes you can refer to your mom as your jefa. I tend to refrain from that because it just sounds weird. But my mom is actually the chief, so everybody knows she runs the house. So we refer to her as the chief. And when I call my mom, sometimes my dad answers and I tell him, hey, let me talk to the chief. And then he says, I am the effing chief. And I said, look, bro, I know you're the squaw. Let me talk to the chief. And then he goes, all right, let me get your mom. And then he hands the phone over and we establish the true chief. Bro, look at all this hydrilla here. (1-800-HIGH-TIDE). What is 1-800-HIGH-TIDE, dog? LOL, there's landscaping in the landscaping in the desert. How do you landscape cactus and tumbleweeds? You get rid of them, bro. Yeah, heifer and jefa, they do sound the same or similar, so you just kind of don't want to ever call anybody, be it your mom or any female that you know. You just don't want to call her heifer, jefa. It's just not gonna work out, bro. You gotta, dude, you know, in Chucotown they got for those of you who do not know, Chucotown is El Paso, Texas. They got freaking like mulberries and trees there, bro. The desert ain't the desert. It's got some vegetation in there, but you can, the landscaping is, you change all the lawns that had grass, you change them to xeriscape, bro. You throw gravel, you freaking do stuff like that, plant some cactuses, you know. I'm giving all the game right here, guys. So if you guys ever see my dad for some reason, I seriously doubt it, but if you ever see him, just go up to him and be like, yo, what's up, squaw? And then he'll be like, oh, you talked to him, didn't you? And then he'll laugh about it. Oh, bro, the number of immigration, what the heck? Bro, chief, yeah, she would, but the chief, she's freaking, you don't chief, bro. The chief reason she arm wrestled my uncle and beat him. I was like, what the heck? She would work out in the fields and stuff with the dudes, and I was like, bro, I jokingly tell my dad that my mom is where I got my webs from. For those of you who are not bilingual, webs is short for huevos, which is translated eggs. But, you know, that's where I got my webs from my mom. You don't mess with the chief, bro. One time the chief literally, bro, and the statutes of limitations is up already, so don't even think that what do you call it, that you guys can call the law. One time the chief literally, bro, would fist, like, started to beat the crap. I mean, we were boxing, bro. I mean, I wasn't hitting because that's my mom, so I can't hit a girl, right? And I definitely can't hit my mom, but bro, she put a whooping on me with fists, not anything else, bro. She just Mike Tyson me. Of course I deserved it because I was like extremely rudely talking back to her, and she couldn't take it anymore, so she just got next to me and boom, started punching me, and I was all like, whoa bro, what's going on here? And she just beat the living, I was a teenager, so you know, I guess that's the only way I could have been disciplined, but she beat the crap out of me. And I mean, those butt whoopings were what kept me on the straight and narrow, bro. But she, oh, that was good times, bro. Good times. And then the squaw, he was the referee at that point in time, and he was all like, yo, you know, your mom would have killed you if I didn't pull her off of you. And I was all like, probably. I think he was looking for a thank you or something, but I didn't give it to him because he should have thrown the towel in sooner, but he didn't. So I was all like, hey bro, you know, I didn't need to have all these lumps on my head thanks to you not throwing in the towel. Come on, bro. But I think he was just there and he was all like, give him another one for me. So he just let it go on. But yeah, much respect to my mom for raising me, because I was not easy to raise. But she kept me on the straight and narrow. She handled business, and bro, I do not blame her for any of the butt whoopings she gave me. Because if I didn't get those, bros, you don't understand how hard-headed I was. She would. What's this? Story hour? Popcorn? Oh, bro, comfort humps. They did nothing. The chief put in a whooping on me. Those were comfort lumps. She basically made sure that I would live in comfort afterwards, because she beat me to the point where I wouldn't be doing dumb stuff. Bro, this channel is for all the homies, bro. If you want to talk about your childhood and you want to type all that out, well, best of luck to you, dude. It's the typing that would stop me from doing it. I got a mic, bro, so I just talk about stuff as it comes up. We're gonna cruise towards the ramp before we lose all sunlight. Yeah, bro, this is this is boat talk, real boat talk, you know what I'm saying? This is where the homies get together and they're just, I mean, these conversations would be happening if you guys were on the boat with me anyway. You guys would be like, hey, remember, you know, one time, and I'm like, oh, that was cool. You know, that's what this whole channel's about. Catching some fish while we're talking to homies and talking about dumb stuff. And speaking of dumb stuff, this one is on the little bit of a, it's a little bit of a edgy statement to make, because every time my dad tells me that, I was like, bro, quit telling me things like that. But he likes to think he's funny also. But the dude, I call him, or like when I see him, I'm like, yo, what's up? And then he goes, I'm old, nothing's up anymore. And I'm like, bro, relax, dude. Why are you telling me these things? Like, that's not my problem. You can keep that information to yourself. But he likes to think he's funny telling me that all the time. So I keep forgetting to quit asking him what's up, because that's going to be his answer all the time. And I just don't want to hear it. But one day I'll learn. Grew up in Queens in the 70s and 80s. Enough said. MT in the house. And apparently MT doesn't like mulberries. Probably an allergy sufferer. Bros, that's what the channel's all about, dudes. I'm gonna go fish this bridge real quick, because there's light there. I don't know if it's gonna be if there's gonna be any fish there, but there's definitely light there, so I'm gonna fish it for probably another 10 minutes. That way I can give you guys time to get your stories together and type them out, because I don't want to cut you off half essay and then you're gonna be like, oh, that idiot, I was trying to tell him something, but now I have to retype it all over again. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you guys some time to write your life stories and be, you know, one time at band camp, or whatever your story is going to be. Cruising in the darkness. But we got our lights on, guys, so we're legit. Alright, let's see what it looks like here. I mean, it doesn't look like... And see, that's one of the things with no light, it's hard to get this GoPro to show some cool stuff at night. So this might be a test of whether things can be seen or not. No flute stories. All right, let's see here. It looks like there's a lot of eelgrass on the top of the water. Let's go to the other side. See if it's clearer, because there's just nothing but eelgrass on the top right here, guys. So let's go under this scary bridge. Now I'm gonna lose you guys for a second, because Elon hasn't made satellites that can go through the bridge. Whoa. I'll check and see if you guys are back. You'll need to start a podcast. Hasn't made them yet. Okay, here we go. We're on this side of the bridge. I think you guys can see me now. Yeah, but you can't see me. I mean, not that that's why you guys tune in to see me, but you can't see really what I'm doing. I don't think. This is just a test, guys. I'm fishing up front. I just cast it right now. This is what the homies refer to as Turtle Bridge. I don't know why. I never caught a turtle, but it's referred to. They're chasing bait here. There's this little street light right here, so I mean the bait will be attracted to the light and all the whatnots. So we can still get a bite out here, I would assume. Some people come out here for like crappie and stuff at night. But since I'm Hispanic, I can't be out on the water too late because of the Llorona. I'm assuming you guys know about the Llorona, maybe you don't. Little Carlos Mencia. What are you talking about, bro? I'm not following that. I tricked you, and then a little Carlos. Yeah, dude, so like I was saying, you know, Mexican folklore, the Llorona. I don't want to be out here on the water and have the Llorona hit me up. I think she only hangs out in like New Mexico and the borderland region, and she won't make her way all the way up to Alabama. But I've heard that a lot of people have come through the border recently, so maybe she got through as well. And I don't want to tell tell you the story because it's dark, guys, and then you'll get scared. But I'll tell you anyways. Swamp Things is a Caucasian version. Nah, bro, that's not even the Caucasian. Oh, son of a, that's not even the Caucasian version, bro. Swamp Things is totally different. So I want to sleep at. Here we go. So this is a rough translation of what the story actually is, because I might be missing bits and pieces of it. But there was this chick, and then she was dating this vato, right? And vato, for those who are not bilingual, is the slang term for dude, usually used amongst people from the streets. I use it a lot, but let's not just assume that I'm from the streets, guys. But so she was with this vato, and then they had some kids. She like loved this vato so much, and I think he left her or something along those lines. Basically Romeo and Juliet of the water. No, but he left her, and she was so heartbroken that that she took her kids to the river. I think it was the Rio Grande. She took her kids to the river and drowned them, and then drowned herself. So the folklore goes that at night you can hear her crying at the river, and if you hear her crying, then she may drown you as well. So you're just supposed to like get out of there before she drowns you and whatnot. But that's the Llorona in a nutshell. But I don't think that she made it past the border patrol all the way up here. I don't know. She may have, but I haven't seen her when I fished late at night here. So if you guys hear some crying and stuff, I'm out of here. If you guys hear any crying on the mic that I can't hear, let me know. Put it in the comments and be like, La Llorona, and then I'm out of here. Me and Silver, we'll giddy up out of here. We ain't messing around. A cousin of mine, who is technically my dad's cousin and grew up with my dad, he said that one time they were fishing drainage canals and they heard the Llorona crying, and they like all jumped in the vehicle and they drove off, but he had to jump in the back of the truck. So he was in the back of the truck, everybody was in the cab, and he said that he heard her crying all the way down the drainage canal. But I don't know about that story, guys, because this guy possibly may have been on some substances during that time. I don't know for a fact, but I'm just saying that's the story. Well, I haven't heard any fiddles playing either, dude, so I'm good. I don't hear any fiddles on the water. I've never been lost to and heard some fiddles. I kind of try and stay on the beaten path, you know what I'm saying? I don't go off the beaten path. Throw it. Oh, by the way, just because this is a fishing channel also, I'm throwing one of those little forward-facing minnows. I don't have my forward-facing sonar on. I guess I could turn it on, but that's probably like my worst investment, because rarely do I ever use it, but it's on the boat. It is on the boat. I just never really turn it on. But I guess I can do that now and maybe locate where these fish are. But do I want to invest that much effort? You guys are probably already scared out of your minds. Let's see, guess the coverage on the wrong side of the bridge is lacking, because 3 words out of the sentence? Are you kidding me, dog? Dudes, did you miss the whole Llorona story? Tell me somebody heard the Llorona story to its fullest. Did you guys hear the Llorona story? Oh my God, if you guys didn't hear the Llorona story. I'm out here talking about her and she's just gonna be really mad. Oh, thank you, Colin. Oh man, I thought my storytelling abilities were wasted. Oh, here in Alabama, they call it the white thing. I don't know why it's called the white thing, but that is T-H-A-N-G. They call it the white thing, and it's supposed to be the Alabama Bigfoot. I was listening and didn't think it was breaking up too much. Okay, so we got not too much. We got Colin heard everything, and we got Super Dave heard nothing. So basically we Goldilocks it. A little bit of everything. Some people heard it, some people didn't. Super Dave probably has some parental guidance features on his account that don't allow him to hear scary things. Everybody else has the adult version. You might want to check your settings, Super Dave. Or maybe that was Super Dave fainting because he was getting scared, and then he woke up, and then he heard some more, and then he fainted, and then he woke up, and he's like, bro, that was a scary story. I don't see a lot of grass over here. What goes nuts, bro? The audio? Moderator's probably wondering, why am I still on the water? I'm probably gonna get grounded and not be able to fish tomorrow, guys. Thanks a lot. So I'm out here telling ghost stories. Moderator's gonna be like, oh, you wanna be funny with your friends? Oh yeah, watch this. No fishing for you. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just watch college football. Well, I was gonna throw this whopper plopper, guys, but he freaking got free. Never mind, we're throwing it for a little bit. I guess I'll just watch college football then, moderator. Oh no. I guess I won't fish all day. Colin, do you guys got a Bigfoot? Hey, relax, coppers. I'm trying to tell a story here. Colin, do you guys have a Bigfoot up in Canada? When he sees people in the Canadian woods, does he say, what's this all about? I can't even do a Canadian accent. What's this all about? Is that what he says, bro? We're doing whopper plopper on the rip rap. That's right, moderator. The feed's breaking up. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know that they are requesting me to be home. this is, I mean, I'm barely friggin' keeping from hitting the rocks right now. Trying to see if I can just get a bite right here, guys. I'll go up to this next light post, and since you guys haven't put some of your childhood war stories in there, I gave you enough time to write your essays and you guys didn't. So this essay is gonna have to get off the water because I can already see the moderator giving me the look, you know what I'm saying, through her messages. I'm getting the look, so I know I need to settle down and go back home. Dang, a hawk just flew up there. Okay guys, so it looks like the GoPro is not great for night fishing. I got my wristwatch light on so that you guys could at least, I mean, it's basically a disco out here, but well, that was a weird bird sound that was close to me. That's it. I'm out of here, guys. No, but what do you call it? I got my wristwatch on, not so that it looks like a freaking club out here, but so you guys can see, you know, some kind of indication that life is on the boat. I'm throwing that whopper plopper, and they are not eating anything. Yo, thanks, man. Thanks, MT. Thanks for showing up. Let's see, but it's called Sasquatch and probably says, what's this all about, eh? Sasquatch, Bigfoot, same thing, bro. He's probably a dual citizen and he cruises through the border, no problem. All right, one more cast, guys, and then I'm gonna cruise my way back to the ramp. I'll leave the feed on so that you guys make sure I got there and that the Llorona didn't get me. I believe the whopper plopper was just not, it just wasn't it today. Maybe I should have thrown a pop R. Let me make sure everything's put down. I'm gonna turn the friggin' fish finder off up here because it blinds me when I'm driving. I guess I could have lowered the brightness, but nah. Oh, those are some gross gnats that are landing on me. They got those good Bigfoot stories, bro. Are they from like hunting season or something? MT, the drive is pretty short. It's just on the other side of this bridge, and it is straight down the riprap. I mean Colin, sorry. I may have said MT, but I meant Colin. It's just on the other side of this bridge here. I just gotta see where these pilings are so I don't inadvertently mash one. don't hit one of these buoys over here. So since the Llorona didn't get us this time, I guess I'll see you guys out on the water mañana. Again, where? I don't know. Possibly here, possibly a different lake. I'll have to discuss with the moderator, see if I'm not grounded, if the moderator is gonna let me out. If the moderator lets me out, let's see how far she lets me out. But I do appreciate everybody who tuned in. Again, we'll be on the water tomorrow in the morning at sunrise is the game plan, but you know, I might not wake up in time depending on what I do tonight. Who knows? But appreciate you guys tuning in. Somebody's about to launch a boat. What am I missing here, bros? Why are people launching boats? Am I missing something? Is a good fish catching at night? What's going on here? These guys going crappie fishing, maybe? Maybe I'll do a crappie fishing show one of these days. But I'm gonna have to get a better light setup here. I'll probably put some LEDs on the inside of the boat. Moderator, did you hear that? Put some moderators, some LEDs on the inside of the boat. Yo, Ralph in the house. What's up, Ralph? We're barely getting off the water, man. We caught a whole bunch of little ones. I mean, the biggest one, well, let's not say a whole bunch. Let's just say about seven or so, maybe. We caught some white bass, some spotted bass, largemouth. Biggest one was about 2 pounds. Hopefully you're out slaying them in Cali. I know that's the land of the giants. I think the biggest one I caught over there in Cali was, yeah, it was 7-11 out in Cali. I caught it on a Senko out in Orange, I think it was Orange County Lake or something like that. That was a crazy catch. Right now we're just waiting at the ramp. There's some people leaving, which is odd. They're launching right now. I assume that they're headed to do some crappie fishing, but I'll ask them. Like I said, I might do a crappie fishing episode if I can get lights on here, because I think like in the winter time, word on the street, crappies kind of get crazy, at least around here. I'm not much of a paper mouth fisherman, but why not? Why not get in the game? What is going on here, boys? Santa Ana wins, so I can't fish. So I watch you. All right, dog. Well, I used to live in San Diego, so I understand those Santa Ana winds, bro. That's when it would get nice and hot. And by nice, I don't mean nice. I just mean hot. But I'll be out there in the morning. The only problem is that it's probably like 6 maybe, or sooner in the morning over here when the sun comes up. So over there, that's friggin' what is that? 4 in the morning or so. Well, I don't know who, you could tell the type of boat that was, dog. It definitely looks like an aluminum boat. But I think the Llorona could just cruise on the water, bro. I don't think she needs any kind of boats. Though I could be wrong. Because the guy that she was in love with was a rich guy, so she might have been able to afford all of them. That's what I'm saying, Kayak Ralph. But I will be on for most of the morning, possibly all day. So you'll be able to pop in, bro. Kayak Ralph saying that 4 in the morning is too early for him. I thought all fishermen would get up early. And I say that as I know that I'm talking about maybe I'm gonna be up early, maybe I won't be, who knows. What's going on here, boys? We getting in the water, or we let me see if I can just squeeze in here and tie up. Thanks, Ralph. Let's see if we can catch a big one. We've been catching just, I mean, there were some numbers, but like it's not size, it's just numbers. So there's something that we're doing wrong when it comes to size. Either we're not in the right location or we're just not using the right bait. One or the other. It's always the fisherman's fault. So I'll holler at you guys. Have a good evening, and I appreciate you guys watching. Let's go get them tomorrow. I don't know on what lake, but we're gonna wake up somewhere on the water. All right, homie. What's up? All right, you guys going out fishing right now?
We've been out. We had to stop and get some pizza.
Oh, had to get a bite to eat?
Yeah.
What are you guys fishing for?
Anything that bites.
Oh, okay.
We're talking live bait.
Oh, live bait? All right. I was thinking you guys were going for crappie or something, because I was like, I don't. Oh, you got crappies in there?
I got everything.
Oh, nice. All right, well, best of luck to you, dude.
We got about 4 different species in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got crappie, auger, lots, and a catfish.
All right. Friggin', I was catching whites out there at one of the points that I was on. Not the fish I was targeting, but hey, man, a bite, I guess, is a bite, right? This side of the dock seems like it's lower than that side. That's what I would think, right? But on that side, my boat doesn't sink underneath this lip right here.
You need to pull off the
No, you're good, dog. I just need to move forward a little bit so that I can tie off. I got bumpers and stuff. I just didn't want to put a scratch on the old girl, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Peace out, dudes. I'm gonna tie up and finish it off, go home. Assuming the moderator still lets me go home. Later, homies.